turn this off.
I'll mute myself. Germany. Germany.
Why did I hear myself?
Germany. Germany. You heard yourself?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Alright, go watch it. You got him to pick my. You got pick them who you want me to pick. You can't hear yourself no more. It's not prayers or dead. My name. Alright, this how it went, bro. I was in class. You know? I left my phone open. When I came back, my name was D. Cameron. Alright, I'm picking the coach. Alright, which one of these 3 players should I pick? The old, huh? I don't know. Yeah. You want me to move? I did. Who should I pick? The overall is in the top right. Like we take 90 on D4's Buckner, 88 Mike Daniels, 88 on Tyrants. Alright, Mike Daniels and D4's Buckner, they defensive linemen. They go stack the quarterback. Tyron Smith, he blocks on offense. He keeps sacking the quarterback. Just pick one. It's not that serious. Just pick a random person. Bro, pick a random person. Man, all these are good, so no matter which one you pick. Yeah. Alright, which one of these running backs I should pick? All these are good again. He plays for good. Alright. Dude all the way on the right, he's real fast. But the dude in the middle is like good all around. But he's not that fast. So would I pick the real fast dude or the dude who's good all around? Hmm? that's the point. That's why once you get to because it's like it changes everything else for me. Like because you've always used it to Bosa. He's fast. He had decent, but that's him. He don't need to be that fast. My speaker. Let me turn that on. I'm saying now. My speaker. Fine. He sucks. Okay. Nah, I can't get it. I don't like that. Let me take it off. Alright, who's top pick? Like these two wide receivers. Just tell me who's gonna go over. Yeah. That's a good pick. Alright, tight ends. These are like they don't have to be that fast. They like big dudes that can catch. Alright, I like Dallas Clark and Evan Ingram. The other dude, he a racist. He not picking him. Boy, his son a racist. He not picking him. His son's a racist. But never mind. Never mind. You can pick any one of these. He kind of far. Hmm? Kellen Winslow. The two on the outside are the one in the middle. Like pick one. They all good. Nah, we don't know what they got. Them other two niggas suck. Hmm? Alright, which one of these should I pick? Hmm? At the top? Yeah. Hmm? He a running back. He anymore. And then the two on the outside. The one on the right is the wide receiver. The one on the left is the tight end.
Hey, babe, I love you so much.
okay. I'll tell you like if you do something bad. Like if he's not the shit, but all three of these stay off, so it really don't matter. Well, not really Devontae Green, but he got low carry, so he might fumble. That's something to stay off. Yes, yeah, they gonna carry you. See, Nick, see, Tech, elusiveness. See, I choose Nick Tech. By how fast they gonna switch, like one at a time. No, you still gonna hit me. Mm-hmm. Two more plays. Yeah. If I unmuted my mic, if I unmuted my mic, but it's muted. All right, look, you know. I can hear yourself. Say something.
It's okay.
All right, now you know. Now you know you want to hear that. If somebody else is watching, they can hear that. But ain't nobody else watching. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna post this. Power move.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And we are underway from the City Beautiful.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hey,
He'll look to throw. Looking for Clark. He's got him complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A give running right is Chubb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
What now? Lady? Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On 2nd and 15 now. Carr. And quickly to his tight end, Clark. That's caught. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. He's got the first down inside the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Carr. Forced out to his left. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll try and run. Freeman. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. This is McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And finally marked down at the 23. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority.
Complete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Being chased at higher pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Jason Pierre-Paul drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Now Matt Bryant on for the field. The kick by Bryant is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football.
I love you.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Hi, my name is
Running right, this is Freeman. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play. To 4 on the first down play.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a lot.
Hit for a loss. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Throwing now is Carr. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Titans. Allen Robinson, 41 yards. Is the kick. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Looking deep downfield. And that would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. 2nd and 10. And that's complete to McCaffrey. Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here's 2nd and 8. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to, and I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but
I like chicken.
It's worth it at that point. Whatever you're going to pick up, they either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
Well, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with a field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
They run. Devontae Freeman.
Wow.
And he'll take this one only up to about his halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Titans hold the lead and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles, but boy,
did everybody have their ass out before I came in this year's podcast?
You and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Cornell on first down. Robinson's got it. And he will score.
My name is Google.
I know I said clear either.
Period poo.
Period. Pretty bro. You want to hear what a PS4 party sound like? A PS4 party. I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah. No.
I be eating sometimes.
What? No.
I be liking church sometimes. I go to funerals for the food.
Oh no! Oh brother.
Oh brother, this guy stinks. Bald, 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 bald.
Yeah. Alright, sure. I ain't played that shit in a long time though. I don't even want to eat me. Nah, I still got it, but like, what color you got on?
Who are you talking to?
Nah, we can play fucking, what's the name? Cause I'm finna get off in a minute and go talk to my girl. Chill. Yeah.
TJ Bone Killer.
cause I can't do that. Yeah. Oh, y'all in the franchise?
NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Oh hell no! Now I'm straight. I thought the regular franchise team. Y'all niggas got creative players.
They were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle.
Smell like ass in this bitch.
Minnesota Vikings. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Like seriously.
On first and
It is
10,
ass city.
it's complete to Diggs. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something
Smell
safe,
like old
something
chicken
they're confident
bones.
about, something they feel good, and once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
One.
Play action now. Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 3rd and short. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Why all don't he smell the shit?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play, and third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. 48. No. Bravo.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. He's going to float this one deep. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. They were looking for Johnson that time. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it
God
down.
damn it, Kobe.
They go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 69 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Now it is serious.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception.
They got my boy fucked up.
More cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
Period.
How they attack him here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Exclamation point.
First down, here's the run.
Comma.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Semicolon.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Cousins on target to Diggs. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's third down. The high, Lanny! Go, baby, turn over, get that ball! Get that ball! Jump, 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 jump!
They'll run it.
My brother Slime.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
My mama Slime.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort.
My auntie Slime.
Talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up!
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stop.
I go by young boy and I zip you up from talking shit.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here.
MM Slime, MM Pimp in this bitch.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot!
3rd and long for Cousins. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest.
I got 4 or 5 Glocks and it's 9s in this bitch.
3rd down to bring up 4th. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now
I got cutters in the house.
Isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right?
I got pounds in this bitch.
We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house.
I got hose running in and out the side of this bitch.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Coleman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second.
These niggas bitches and I know that they ain't about the shit.
Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
I be eating ass sometimes.
It's Kyle Juszczyk. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's taken down after a game.
My name Jacob.
They move it from the 22 to the 19. 13. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On third down, here's Coleman.
Wow.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads
You
to a
suck
fourth
right
down.
now.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they push the lead up
You
to
need
a
to get it
touchdown
together.
now at 10-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard
How the
line.
fuck I am supposed to work with this?
Here are the Vikings now to start their
You
next
better
drive.
try harder.
Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of
Dumbass
scrimmage.
nigga.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Cousins gives way to
No,
Cook.
not you, the other team.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
He got us fucked up.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Cuss them niggas out at halftime.
Goes down. Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. The 49ers have Richie James back deep. This is fielded at the 27.
On God, they getting their ass ate at halftime.
Officially.
Not like that. Like I mean they gon' get yelled at.
Give him 15. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense
Right,
set to
question
get this
mark.
drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive because I think a lot of people thought that...
I'm not gonna lie, he had us in the first half.
That maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And he would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the all-pro running
But
back.
he ain't getting the chance no mo.
But McCaffrey deserves...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to
We
run the
gotta go
football
hard this
before they've
time.
intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On 1st down, it's Cook.
You better run the ball till you can't no
And
mo.
wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's why they jerseys suck. I think.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. A first down throw for Cousins.
Fuck is a gun cluster.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go.
I am in the ghetto.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together.
Raw
The front and
Yata.
back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins, and he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Why we still at 3 and 1 0.
In the half on is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first, this one from 38. Bailey's kick is
Fuck
good.
is you doing?
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get
I
the
am
football
finna
first
eat yo
as
ass
well
if
as
you
we are
don't
back
win.
and started in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
We in the 3rd quarter get this work.
With some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
I that's okay, okay.
He doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
12, 21. Hey, wahoo!
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Jim. 51 to Mike. Two. Check three. Go, Mike.
Cousins to throw for it on fourth. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Defense wins championships, baby. He's coming.
Now Cousins. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
I am really a robot, why all?
Shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Back now here in Santa Clara. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Throwing again on 2nd down.
They call me the booty bandit.
To escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
21 yards there on 3rd down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun.
I only eat booty on Saturdays though. Real talk.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Lets it fly for Treadwell. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles?
Booty, 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 rocket everywhere.
The turnover, defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Garoppolo now. 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Wow.
A little floater there is incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now look at this. They
Just
get
wow.
the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And this one to Treadwell, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
They want you ready.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Cousins on 1st down. And Diggs has it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 37 yards, and the Vikings have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
That boy gonna fumble. That boy gonna fumble. You better stop playing with him. Yes, bro. Nigga, that was a computer. That boy gonna fumble. But you was playing with fire, bro. That nigga is gonna fumble, bro. And you gonna be hot, bro.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here we go, here we go.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will take it across midfield.
Yes, sir.
You suck.
Nah, my girl watching the game too. What you talking about? But I'm streaming this. My girl watching this, bro. What is you talking about? You gay.
Did he hear me say he suck?
No. You appearing online or something? I don't see your name. Oh, I see it. I see it.
Get the ball back. Probably through that pick regardless. She wasn't gonna score. What the fuck you looking at? What you looking at?
Nigga, you should have fumbled. I wanted you to fumble, bro, when Harrison Smith came, bro. That nigga licked your ass twice, bro. Ooh. You should have fumbled that shit. Ooh, I'm picking the Seahawks. I forgot they got Marshawn Lynch too. Ooh.
NFL team, babe. Let me on mute. We just went crazy. We just went crazy on that young man. We just went crazy on this young man. Who had that on him? It was basically got everything. Hey. Booty, rocker, real talk. Like somebody fed up ass baby mama. Who's the question? Booty, rocker, real. It's either like somebody fed up ass baby mama. They wasn't ready to reset. But who is the question? Oh man. They call me booty bandit. I only eat booty on Saturdays though. I'm really a robot, y'all. Hey, that's okay. In the third quarter, this is what. Yeah. Say, you tell me you go crazy in the end?
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Mike 51. Bring it.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate...
Oh, but that's a catch, bro. Nigga.
Winds up incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
51's the line. Quit talking about it and bring it. Watch that.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Mike 51. I got him. Mike.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. Open man is Gordon, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Buying time to his left.
I'm good. We gonna do that.
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
57 the mark. 57 the mark. 21.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.